Previously on Dream Team.
Cass? That's Bob?
Is he okay?
No. He's dead. I don't know what to do. Just him.
He may have key information regarding the murder.
Alex, Eugene, to you I leave Dragon's Core.
I'm pregnant.
Header! Oh, and it's in! And Darren Tyson has got it! No doubt who they are honouring in terms of the goal.
We're going to Cardiff.
What do you say about a man who had so many secrets? Boss. Brother. Son. Lover. I mean, how well did any of us really know him? But it's too late for regrets. Could drive you crazy thinking what could have been. All we can do is remember the great footballer, the great man, the great friend he was. Eugene.
My brother always used to say we weren't Jack unless we played together. From the first day I met him, before I even knew we was brothers. What's he doing here? Get out! Get your lying, cheating, deceitful self out of here now! I want to make you wish you never messed with my family!
I'm just here to pay my respects.
Settle down, you.
You better go, mate.
I've done nothing wrong.
Go!
Okay. I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you all for coming. Can we get him into the boardroom? This place is swarming with journalists. I don't want them to get hold of that incident. Jim. It's okay, boys.
So what exactly did Ryan do?
What makes you think I'd know?
Linda, you always know what's going on.
This match fixing stuff.
Look, nothing actually happened. You have my word. We are weeks away from a cup final. The team needs some stability. Who's going to give them that if not you two? Surely you're meant to be calming everybody down, not stirring up rumours. And please. I don't have to tell you how it goes, do I? Look, Jean, there'll be good days and bad days. I'm sorry. Ryan didn't do it.
Casper set him up. He had a reason.
He also had a cast-iron alibi. He was with Sully. Unless, of course, you think your own captain would lie.
Don't have to be there to get someone killed.
A professional hit. With an ink bottle. Things are in a real mess now that Cass isn't here. I don't suppose you want to be bothered with it right now, but you're a co-owner. The stuff you have to do.
Like?
Like there's 3 league games and 1 cup final to prepare for. There's no one in charge now Mr. Duval's quit.
Can't you just do it?
If that's what you want. I'd, of course, had to speak to Alex, but there's paperwork you need to sign. I'm sorry to put this on you at a time like this.
We're gonna eat, breathe, and sleep football from now to the end of the season, yeah?
I'm in.
Not yet, mate.
Oh, come on. You don't believe all this rubbish about me killing Casper. I mean, I'll speak to you for God's sake.
Listen, mate, that's not what it's about.
Don't do this. You need me.
Well, that's for the team to decide.
Slow down, boys.
Well, I say leave him out. Won the semis right and we can do it again.
Yeah, against Newcastle. But this is Arsenal in the final. And Ryan did not cheat. It was a trick from Casper. Nothing was done.
He would have cheated if he could have. Why should we trust him now?
Because he wants the same thing as us. Look, he needs this win to play for England. So he will play harder than any other person. I will do anything, and I will play with any man to win it. Why won't you?
Look, lads, this is simple enough. Let's just vote on it. All those in favour of having Ryan back when his ban is up, just raise them up.
Like you said, whatever the team wants.
What are you doing here? I was just gonna get a shower.
I need to tell you something. I think it was me.
What?
I think I killed him.
Why? Why would you think that?
Because I do things when I drink, crazy things, and then I black out and I can't remember.
What can you remember?
I remember going into the hotel to look for him. And then nothing. The police are thinking they put me under hypnosis.
No. Sorry. It's just that stuff messes with your mind, you know?
It's weird. Just then when you said no. Something. Oh, I just won't come.
Go home, Ash.
What? Oh, please, no. Don't send me back to the hotel to stare at those 4 walls. I'll go mad.
Then go to Miami. Go and see your dad. Have a holiday.
Are you sacking me?
No! But we can do without you for the next couple of weeks. You're no good to anyone. Please, just go.
Ash, what's happened?
He says I'm not fit to work. But if I don't have my work, I'm just going to have time to think. And think about...
Hey, come here. Shh.
I loved him.
I know you did.
But what if I killed him?
Don't be daft.
I was the last one to see him alive.
You're not a murderer.
How do you know?
I just do.
How? Don't humour me, I'm asking you a serious question. Are there people that can kill people that can't?
You know, I guess anyone could, given the right circumstances. I'm just lashing out, not meaning to.
Oh, God.
You have to find a way to remember, okay? You're gonna drive yourself mad.
There's only one way.
You know, we could have done this at my place.
Cristal, please. 2 bottles.
And for free.
It has to be here. Close to what happened. Something might jog my memory.
Does that mean I should propose? Only I seem to remember you turning me down already.
Do you think this is some kind of a joke?
Sorry. I'll just have an OJ.
You do know what you've signed here? The stupidest woman in football gets her job back.
I just want to play football.
I know you do, but you own half a Premiership club.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wish I didn't.
Jean, I don't think you get what this means. You're in a position every footballer dreams about. I mean, you can build a team around yourself. Dragons Corp has the funds to buy whoever you want. Look, I know that all you want to do right now is grieve for Casper. And that's okay. But when the grieving's done, if there's nothing to come back to, you will regret it.
What are you asking me to do?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You just concentrate on your game. You let me take care of business. Alex? What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Why?
I can feel it on me. I stink of it.
No, you don't. You don't.
It's all so wrong. I kill a man and...
Keep your voice down.
And what happens? I inherit a football club. I become a dad. And the public want me to manage the England team. This isn't how it's supposed to be, Linda.
Are you waiting to be punished? The world isn't a fair place, Alex. You've got to get a grip.
Someone's going to go down for this. What if they got the wrong person?
But there's not any evidence to convict somebody else. Look, I've been where you are. I confessed. Did it bring back the man I killed? No. Look, it'll get easier, I promise you. You want to make amends? Win the FA Cup for him. It's what he would have wanted. Are you out of your mind?
I couldn't give it the hotel laundry. I couldn't throw it away in case somebody found it. What else did you want me to do with it?
What if the police had searched this bag? Alice, I'm carrying our child, and you take risks like this.
What do you want me to do? I need a drink.
Alex, you have to stop this.
Stop what?
This! Look, you have to pull yourself together. We're nearly there.
You think because we burned some clothes we're home free? This doesn't end, Linda.
Just the people I've been waiting to see.
Inspector.
I wonder if we might have a word about the night of the murder.
We told you everything we know. We were having a meeting.
That can wait. In the blue room.
You know, that Cristal's getting flatter by the minute.
Maybe I'm just scared.
It's your choice.
Let's take a table. Actually, it's Alex you wanted to see, isn't it? When you get started, I won't be a minute. What are you doing?
Well, Ashley here's got it into her head that if she gets drunk again, she might remember what happened.
And you're encouraging it. Ryan, you've done some stupid things in your time, but this tops a lot.
I keep thinking I've got something to remember.
Don't you have sponsors to meet in a couple of hours? Go home, freshen up, and then get yourself down to the club. Ashley, come with me.
Alex, if we could make a start.
I'm sorry. I'm just not sure what you want from me.
We're here about Eugene Rose.
Eugene, why?
His story is that he found your brother's body. We have to establish whether that's the truth.
You can't think he had anything to do with it.
We have to follow up every possible line of inquiry.
Yeah, well, this one is wrong. And if you'd have been at the memorial service this morning, you'd understand why. Eugene is absolutely devastated about Casper's death.
What are you doing?
I think it's time you stopped drinking once and for all.
You know what? I don't think you've got the right...
Ash, I'm doing it for your own good. And the good of the team. You know, you should be really concentrating on them right now. Not getting carried away with silly ideas.
This is not a silly idea. When I drink, I black out. When I black out, apparently I'll do just about anything.
Well, when you came out of your blackout, were you covered in ink?
Maybe I washed it off.
Okay. Did you notice any traces of ink in the basin, on your clothes, in the room, anywhere?
No.
Trust me, if you'd have killed him, you'd have been covered in evidence when you woke up.
Then why am I so bothered? Why do I keep thinking there's something I have to remember?
Because you're grieving. You love the man. It's just, it won't do you any good sitting around thinking, drinking. Do you really think that's what he would have wanted? No. He would have wanted you to go and work with all your heart to bring that cup back he fought so hard to win.
But Alex sent me home. He said he doesn't want me working.
Well, for once, I overrule him.
What?
This nightmare has made us all go a little bit crazy, including Alex. He needs you beside him against Wigan, even if he doesn't realise it.
Okay.
Tell us about the photos. The ones you and Eugene were fighting over.
I really didn't get a look.
I know what they were, and I know you know.
Sorry?
We've spoken to Mr. Duval, the outgoing chief executive, Casper's executor. He told us about the match fixing.
Then you'll know nothing really happened. Inspector, if this were to get out, Harchester could be kicked out of the cup.
Maybe that's what Eugene was worried about. He still has ambitions to go to Germany, and to discover it was his own brother who'd set him up. There'd been bad blood between them before.
Yeah, but they'd made up. They were good friends. Eugene wouldn't do something like this. If you don't mind, I've got a game to prepare for.
Sure. We can carry this on another time.
3 games left of Harchester's league season, a mid-table finish just about right given the circumstances. A very different story though in the Cups, a losing Carling Cup final and an FA Cup final with Arsenal to come. Another game that features 2 bright, young, ambitious English managers, and Alex Dempsey's lineup for this home game with Wigan sees Eugene Rose recalled and Hector moving back into midfield. It's been a very emotional couple of weeks for the Harchester striker Eugene Rose, and now of course club co-owner alongside his half-brother, who it's rumoured is even in the process of changing his name to Rose. So Wigan Athletic get us underway, and immediately the ball forward by Bullard. An early header out by Jody Carter, back again by Bullard. And a little nudge on Carter gives Harchester an early free kick. What a season Paul Jewell's had with Wigan. But can Alex Dempsey end it as Harchester boss with a trophy? Eugene Rose, round 1 challenge. Great pace here from Eugene Rose. Can he go all the way? Shana's challenge. And was that a penalty? Eugene Rose wanted it. Alex Dempsey really unhappy on the touchline, gesticulating furiously, as you can see. Eugene Rose with the corner. It's been all Harchester so far. Wigan having to work very hard to keep them out. Eugene Rose back in again. And he's seeing a lot of ball down this right-hand side, and that's surely a foul. Paul Jewell has every reason to look anxious on the Wigan bench. Damien Evans with the Harchester free kick. Oh, and taken right off the head, it would seem, of Darren Tyson. who got unmarked at the far post. No calling inside that Wigan box. But Alex Dempsey happy with what he's seeing. Here's Hector. Can he deliver a measured cross? He can. Up goes Eugene Rose! Great goal! A magnificent header. One of which his late brother would have been proud. And Eugene Rose makes it Harchester United 1, Wigan Athletic 0. Alex Dempsey already having a word about a possible substitution. Tim Clancy maybe, but Harchester lead.
2 years. I'm amazed you didn't award yourself a 200% salary increase.
Eugene gave me the go-ahead to run the club.
For the immediate future. Not for the rest of your lives.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that in future, when negotiating your contract, you do so before both interested parties, and do not ask my client to sign anything without my presence.
Fine.
I will not have him taken advantage of.
You know, I'm just trying to help.
Sure. And for the rest of the season, that's okay. Although we'll expect regular board meetings with agendas we can consider in advance. But beyond that, I've advised Eugene to advertise the post. See who applies. I think that's fair, don't you? You're more than welcome to throw your hat in the ring along with everybody else.
And I guess you'll be doing the same.
I hadn't really thought about it.
Sure.
In recent weeks, the club has given every impression of tearing itself apart, but Alex Dempsey's work on the field is producing another battling performance, a terrific work ethic, every one of the players fighting for each other and for those sadly not here. And Eugene Rose has epitomised everything that's been good about Harchester. Here he goes again, and somehow Wigan get it behind for a corner, and only they know how. In comes the Harchester corner, off Onshow. Still it won't go in, Onshow again, and there's Tyson, 2-0! And goal scoring is becoming a very happy habit indeed for Darren Tyson. A defender turned very prolific striker. Will Ryan Naismith get his place back, I wonder, with the way Dempsey's Harchester are playing at the moment? All 3 points, and fully deserved at the Dragon's Lair for Harchester United. They've beaten Wigan by 2-0.
Thanks for dropping me, bro. Come and sit down here.
I never really asked you how you felt about it. You think you're his only brother and then someone else turns up.
I don't know how I feel.
Me neither. I tell myself it's real.
But you don't feel it?
No.
I've been there. Do you know what I think? When it does hit us both, we'll be glad we've got any family at all.
I thought I did have.
Spoke to your old man. Did he know?
Yeah, he did. He didn't think I should know. It must have been pretty hard for him to deal with, knowing Mum had cheated on him. But
you're still angry anyway?
Yeah.
Randy?
I should be getting back.
Come on, bruv. Don't leave me to drink on my own.
Cheers.
Put some milk in it, haven't you? Boys, you heard the news? Barcelona have come in for Tice.
Nah, I can beat that. Saw him score yesterday.
That's impossible.
Easy, yeah? 400 league games. Dodgy knee, it happens.
Dodgy touch.
Always the knee, man. Score another goal this season, I'll give you my baguette.
What, spaghetti?
Ladies, the ban has now been lifted, and Naismith is back.
Get
Get out of here, man. You ain't got no place in this club.
Hughes, what's the matter?
He killed my brother.
Gene, don't do this.
Don't you be taking his side. You're on my payroll. Get him out of here. You got 5 seconds to get out of this building.
You can't do this.
I own you. I can do what I want.
Yeah, and so is the gaffer. You can't do nothing without his say-so. Right?
Fine. Get him then. But I'm telling you, you played your last game for this club.
How can I take any pleasure in this whatsoever? It's not even me who's doing it. It's just happening. I barely said 2 words to the lads after the game. Oh, what do they want?
Sure, we'll find out.
I thought you didn't want them to know we were together.
We work together, Alex. You've got to stop jumping at your own shadow, otherwise we'll never get through this.
Great win. England's rose. Nice headline.
What can we do for you this morning, Inspector? How are you getting on?
That's just it. We need help. We're thinking of asking Eugene to do a televised appeal as the bereaved brother. Maybe it will be enough to jog someone's memory, persuade them to come forward with something fresh.
Eugene's just lost the only family member he's got and you want him to go on TV and talk about it.
It's a perfectly reasonable request, Alex. I'm sure Eugene wants whoever did this found.
He's got 3 massive games coming up. I'm barely holding him together for them.
I don't think this is something we have a choice over, is it?
No, you don't.
Fine. Do what you want. What's she doing here?
Eugene has asked me to be present. And for the record, I've advised him against this.
Just do what I tell you.
As co-owner, he wants assurance that Ryan Naismith will not train or play with the first team for the remainder of the season. And that he will be sold at the earliest opportunity.
You know, I've done nothing wrong. Let him tell me what I've done wrong.
You know what you've done wrong.
I didn't kill your brother. I've told you over and over. Danny's told you. Can't you get through that thick head of yours?
You better watch how you talk to me. I ain't dumb, you know. And besides, this is all your fault. If you never did what you did, my brother would still be here today.
How? How did what I did, which wasn't even anything, how did that make someone pick up an ink bottle and smack Casper over the head?
Chloe, call security.
For what?
I want him removed. I can't do that. Can't I?
Technically, I guess. This is private property.
Stop using the word technically. Either I can or I can't.
Gene, please don't do this. It's not what I meant by taking control.
Just do what I say. From now on, it's him or me. If I'm in, he's out. You got that? Call security.
Look, it's all right. I'll go.
No, Yush. I'm afraid if he's out, we're all out.
What?
Look, we're all really sorry for your loss. And it's our loss too. But you cannot run a football club like this. Listen, we hate what he did as much as you do. But you need to accept the fact we need him. Until then, if you're going to bomb him, you're going to have to bomb the rest of us too. Okay. Lads?
Come back here! Get back here now! I'm your boss! You don't walk away from me!
Gene, don't.
And you, if you like. You sat there last night drinking my liquor, telling me about we're brothers. It was all bull.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah? So then why do you take my side? Why don't nobody ever take my side?
Eugene, we need a word.
Get up. Just get out of here.
Gene, you don't talk like that to police.
You lied to me. Like everybody else lies. You told me I had power. You said I could do things. I can't do nothing. I can't even make people get out of my yard.
He didn't mean that. He's upset. You know what he's been going through.
Alistair McIntosh wants to know if you'll be joining him for dinner before the game.
Yeah, sure. Tell him I'm looking forward to it.
You told me it would be okay. It's not.
That'll be all, Amy. What were you just going to do? Tell you did it?
They're gonna arrest Eugene.
Did they tell you that?
No, but this appeal. They're not doing it to bring forward witnesses. They're doing it to trap him.
I'm sure that's not true.
Linda, all they wanted to talk to me about was Gene. His moods. Did I think he was violent? What was his relationship like with Cass? They've just seen him acting like a madman.
They haven't got any evidence.
He found the body. He had ink all over him. He spent 4 years in a violent feud with his brother. How much evidence did he need?
Yeah, and you're standing there shouting at me like it's all my fault, like I'm trying to get him thrown into prison.
I didn't say that.
Do you think it's easy for me to do whatever it takes, hurt whoever I like, just so that we're okay? This isn't my fault, Alex. I did not do it. Don't you dare do what I think you're going to do.
I have to.
You'd put me in prison. I could get years. This is your baby. Your baby I'd take with me.
What have we done? If there's going to be an appeal, I want to do it.
I know you do, Jean. But the thing is, Alex wants your mind focused on Man City tonight.
You just don't think they're going to have enough sympathy for me, do you? You think they see me as too much of a bad boy or whatever?
No, that's not it at all. You really don't need to be put under that strain.
She does have a point, Jean. You have been losing the plot.
Look, I promise I'll do everything I possibly can to make sure this appeal's a success. I want the person who did this caught as much as you do. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm speaking to you today on behalf of Casper Rose's relatives, Eugene and Julie Rose, and everybody at Harchester United. If anyone has any information at all that might help the police find the person who so brutally took Casper Rose's life, we would urge you, please, to come forward.
Don't you think she's so brave doing that for Eugene?
That can help the police, pick up the phone. If not for the player, the billionaire club owner you've read so much about in the papers, do it for this little boy. A boy that started out in the game with so much hope all those years ago. Casper Rose. Sorry, you're gonna have to finish this off.
What's wrong? What's the matter?
Let's go with me. Throw up all over you.
You all right?
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be putting you under this kind of pressure. Not with...
Can't say it.
the baby. Not with the baby.
Kind of goes with the territory. Did I just ruin it?
The message got out. You did great. Thank you for doing that.
I just hope we got the job done.
You need to get some rest.
I wish. I've got to go to Manchester.
No, you don't. You're going straight home. And don't argue with me.
Oh my God. It's been staring me in the face.
What has?
Linda Block and Alex Dempsey are an item.
So what?
Inheritance. She's obsessed with the place. How did I not see this? It's exactly the same as before. Chairman of the club killed by blows to the head. Linda Block in a relationship with a manager. You want previous? How about the murder of Prashant Dattani? Linda Block.
Harchester United, who are on a roll, as is Alex Rose. An astonishing few weeks professionally and personally for the man who's now the people's choice to be the next England boss.
Sorry, officer, you just missed Linda.
That's all right, it's you we came to see.
We believe Linda Block was communicating anonymously with the owners of Harchester United before she knew it was Casper Rose.
Yes?
We'll need to see everything you have.
I think I'll just check with Mrs. Block first. I mean, it's private information.
This is a warrant to search the premises. If you communicate with anyone that we conducted this search, you will be obstructing a criminal investigation and as such could face prosecution yourself. Understood? Now, does her computer have a password?
You getting changed?
Can't do it.
But you agree. This is why we come back. We play, he plays.
Fine. When he plays, I don't play. You can't force me.
You stop being a girl and you'll play.
What did you say?
You tell him, Hector. Finally someone's making sense.
Yeah, because you got to get your little girlfriend to fight your battles for you.
Don't forget about Gav!
Amy. Amy, what's wrong? What about Linda? Hang on.
Alex, dude!
Deal with it!
Alex!
Come on, man!
Mr. Dempsey. Good luck with the England job.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. What's happened?
I'm so sorry, Alex. I didn't know who else to call.
What's the matter?
I shouldn't even be telling you this. I don't know what to do.
For God's sake, Amy, what is it? Is Linda okay?
The police are here. They think Linda killed Cass. What? And they've got a warrant to search her things.
Oh my God. Where is she?
She's at home. I didn't want to worry her. I'm so sorry. I know you've got a game. I just didn't know what to do.
It's okay, it's okay. Listen, you've done the right thing.
I miss Cass. I miss him so badly, all I want to do is run out of here into the nearest bar and drink myself into oblivion. But I'm staying. And I'm trying to do my job. So at very least you can all bloody well do yours. And you. Hector's right about you. You're no kind of a man. You say that you loved him. All you do is fight and shout and talk about me, me, me. I own this club, I own all of you, I can do whatever I want. You don't deserve to call yourself his brother.
What the hell would you know about that?
What would I know? Cass wanted to marry me. I had a future, now it's gone. You're not the only one that's lost. We all have. And we've indulged you long enough. Ryan plays. You play with him and you'll both do your best to win this thing, or you'll have me to answer to, right? Come on, you lot! What are you waiting
Now that was a man speaking. Maybe you should take England, Joe.
The very impressive City of Manchester Stadium hosts Premiership football between Manchester City and Harchester United, whose team lineup shows the return of Ryan Naismith. Having served his 5-match suspension for the on-field fight with Gavin Moody, he replaces Ryan Martin. And with the FA hierarchy still to decide upon the identity of the man to succeed Sven-Göran Eriksson, Stuart Pearce's name has been mentioned, but his opposite number today, Alex Rose, is certainly ticking all the right boxes. Ryan Naismith not only looking to play his way into an FA Cup final, but of course the England World Cup squad as well, as Manchester City get us underway here in what is Harchester's penultimate Premiership match of this season. Early work for Damien Evans, safety first from the Harchester left back. Harchester enjoying a decent amount of early possession, and here's Hector. Ryan Naismith making progress here. He's got room for the shot as well. It's Naismith! David James was at full stretch away to his right, and it wasn't a bad effort at all from Ryan Naismith.
Inspector?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Just came to see how you're feeling after the press conference.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just came on all of a sudden. I was all right, wasn't I, the things I said?
You were fine. How are they getting on?
Still nil-nil. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm half...
Of course. I want you to catch a cold. Not in your condition. Accepting your resignation must be the worst thing Casper Rose ever did. 50% of Harchester United. Just what you always wanted.
Sorry, I've no idea what you're talking about.
You might want to get dressed and call your lawyer. You have some serious questions to answer.
It's goalless, and it's Richard Dunn with the Manchester City free kick. On by Vassell. Harchester deal with it initially. Dropping here for Kiki Musampa. Gets away, or does he, from Liam Mackay, who seemed to have a hold of Musampa's shirt, and a free kick given against Liam Mackay. Promising position here now for Stuart Pearce's Manchester City. The brain of both managers working overtime.
Interview with Linda Block. Time of interview 8:30 p.m. Present Jones Salomon for Miss Block, DCI Burrows and DC Jameson. How long were you working at Harchester United without knowing the identity of the owner?
About 9 months.
Can't have been easy. Not knowing who you were reporting to.
Well, as chief executive, you're pretty much left to run the business.
How long have you been with Alex Dempsey?
That is none of your business.
Does he know he's being used?
Excuse me?
I thought you would have learned your lesson last time, Linda. Seems 3 years wasn't long enough. The owners played games with you all season. Must have been exciting, though. Waiting for those letters to arrive. Getting a classic car.
Have you got a point?
It must have been the ultimate humiliation when you found out it was Casper Rose. Little upstart had been messing with you all season. Then when you found out about the match fixing, it was too much. He was threatening to get your precious dragons thrown out of the cup for a personal vendetta. So you went up there and you did your old trick. Picked up the nearest object and smashed it over his head.
You don't need to respond to that, Linda.
Casper Rose was just a player to me. To all of us. Until that will was read.
Then why have I got a statement from Mr. Duval saying that he was present when Mr. Rose told you, quote, the whole story, the day of his murder? You knew he was the owner, Linda. The day before that will was read. You're the only one who did know. Sit down. We're not done yet.
It's been very even up to now. Nobody has troubled the score sheet yet at the City of Manchester Stadium. Forward by Bradley Wright-Phillips. Very deep lying roll there was Liam Mackay. What can he do here? Oh, it's a great pass by Mackay, and Ryan Naismith has scored! Returning from his 5-game suspension, tucked it away beautifully. But what a pass from Liam Mackay! And Harchester United lead here against Manchester City, and there is the man with the Midas touch.
Coming up on Dream Team. Please need to pin it on somebody.
Linda Block, I'm arresting you for the murder of Casper Rose.
We're reliving the 80s here on Sky One.
Remember the name, Mike Maynard.
Brand new series Dream Team 80s starts May 21st. And previously on 24, Jack's under attack with his life in danger.
Drop the gun!
The brand new drama continues next.
2006.